Double A, double up. Yeah. Double A, double up. The money I color up. Color up. Double A, double up. The money I color up. Color. 2 turns of 4 turns of 8. Sleep and get paid. Rich when I wait. I bet the bank. I set the pace. Guess what I make? That's what I make. Counting pockets, that's a trending topic. You got this and you got that, but got no spending options. I keep quiet, but still get it rocking. I keep quiet with it in my pocket. I keep quiet, moving stuff for silent. Double A, double up. The money I color. Color. Double A, double up. The money I color. I swear God been blessing me. You think you been testing me? Don't mean lemons, watch lemon squeeze. Pieces been my recipe. You buy watch and bust them down. Mine is my investment piece. Heard your mixes drowning out. You need to call Trevor, please. I don't fold, I don't fear. Pearly whites, no veneers. Keep it clean, check it's clear. Water clear, P is clear. See the light, you go dear. See the light, I go near. Let me shine, watch me shine. I'ma shine, vision clear. Double A, double up. The money I color. Color. Double A, double up. The money I color. Color. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on hold. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on gold. Cash digital. The dash digital. Go. Digital. The cash digital. The dash digital. Run it up. Digital. Stepping like Marty McFly, stepping I feel like the guy. I got them looking like why, I never doubted me why. I never doubted my guys, you know you in it for win. I stand on 10, you on 10. I don't have friends of a friend, only the fan of the kin. Only my wife and my kids, that's all I needed to win. Now I only trust my true friends, had to cut off my loose ends. You know I win if you win, you know you win if I win. I swipe that cash, don't fold, I swipe my bank on gold. Don't think that I've been dumb, I spend like I've been broke. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on hold. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on gold. Cash digital. The dash digital. Go. Digital. The cash digital. The dash digital. Run it up. Digital. Living my truth, no tricks. I'm just trying to feed my kids. I'm just trying to keep my way. I'm just trying to live my life while we get rich. My biz. Money gon' come, some go. Man, if you know, you know. I've been through highs and lows. Here for the ride, I go. Slide and roll. Up and down, but I get up. The numbers crunching, no sit-ups. I grew up and got dripped up. Purple label, my get up. That's 101, not a run and done. Month to month, and there's more to come. I told Cushy, let's run it up. Now it's millions on millions. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on hold. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on gold. Cash digital. The dash digital. Go. Digital. The cash digital. The dash digital. Run it up. Digital. Money when I'm bored. Watch the money hit the floor. Make it rain, make it pour. I count money when I'm bored. Watch the money hit the floor. Make it rain, make it
check. 1 2 1 2. They say 3 times is a charm, right?
It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and it's just me and the fam. Yeah.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I should say thank you very much. Welcome everyone to Late Night Crypto Charts with Road Dawg. It's our third attempt to get this stream going. Had to change my way of thinking. Hopefully we can get through this okay. My stream health seems healthy. I think I know what it was. I want to share what I'm doing with CoinEx, I'm sorry, with CoinEx with you guys, with margin and everything. But to do that, I have to use, a certain piece of software that keeps me safe. And apparently it doesn't jive well with streaming too well. So I had to give that up. So I guess we're not doing the CoinEx thing, but we're doing, gaming coins tonight is the game plan. Let's get back on target here. He does have hair. All right, so we left off, or where we looked at Bitcoin. Bitcoin may be coming down. Look at it on 15-minute. Oh my God. Oh no, she lost the 9 and the 21. Probably is getting a little bit of a pullback, right? But we broke out of a trend line. Getting a pullback to the breakout area is kind of expected. Not out of the question. Get a good UC price at 65,000. Dip your toes back in the water again tomorrow. What is today? I lose track of my days. Today is Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. So we got Thursday and then Friday. They'll park us at some area where we're like, oh my God, are we going to make it here or not? I don't know. That's the game plan that usually happens. So anyway, it gives us advantage to take advantage of our altcoins, which are also coming up right now. Maybe possibly getting a breakout over here to the upside, meaning we're going to shoot up. Let's go ahead and dive into these altcoins. We're looking at Yaku. Trying to find out some information on this. This is a gaming coin. This is over on, I found it over on CoinGecko, 0.0289 cents, 14.4 million, $14.5 million market cap. Look at the price history here, and she's getting a little bit of a pullback, right? Had a nice little run up, and now we're coming back. So not bad. She got up all-time high. It's a Solana gaming coin too. All-time high was 6.5 cents thereabouts, and that was about a month ago. We're down about halfway, so interesting place maybe to get into this. This one is available over on Orca, over on Jupiter as well. So for all you Solana Degen fiends, let's go take a look at this one and see what we can find out. Let's come over here. We're going to check. I think I had trouble finding you. So no, okay, there we go. It's on Pangolin also. Really? On Avalanche? No, that's maybe it is. No, it's Yak with USDC, so that's not it. We're going to have to come over and use DEX tools, it appears. So let's do this. Yaku, and we're looking on Solana chain. There we are, against Solana and against USDC. We'll chart it against USDC. And here we are. All right, so here's what we got against the dollar. I feel like I've just said this. All right, so here we go. Did you change? This is the daily chart. Let's come down to the 4-hour, get just a little bit more noise in our charts. I don't like having all the information. Just don't. We did see it come down through here, and we got a pullback. It looked like a 618 from what I saw on the other charts. We'll take a look at this. Just go with what we have. Sometimes you have to just go with what you have. So we got a channel or possibly falling wedge. Get a breakout to the upside of that. That give us a measure move. This is be the easiest T-day that we can do on that. Looking for a measure move to take us up to 0.067 cents. That didn't work. I really wanted to go over the project just a little bit more. Yeah, I'm getting confused because we had to do this. I've had to do this take 2 or 3 times so far, and I don't know where I left off. 6.7 cents if it gets a breakout. It's currently at 2.9 cents. I like what I'm seeing here, and even on the other chart, if we can find it, might be worth taking a look at. But let's look at the project just for a minute. $14 million market cap, 500 million tokens in supply. Let's take a look at the website here. Just did that, didn't I? This is the website. Craft your reality, next generation action MMO metaverse dream. Create, own, conquer, and forge your destiny in the shadows of Yakushima. It reminds me a little bit of Sinverse in a way. I don't know how close its concepts may be, but it does say blood, language, suggestive themes, and violence. To participate in alpha development of Yaku, please sign in our community. Make sure our stream is still rolling. There it is. Discord server and find out more about taking off on your Yaku journey. Once onboarded, you get your first character, estates, and motors, and choose your faction. Create your reality in the dark future world of Yakushima. From Raijin Labs. Works on Windows 10. Suggesting Intel i5. All the neat nerdy specs here are there to play the game. Looks kind of interesting. It did have something of a little bit. Oh, is the video going to work? Teen blood, suggested themes. Got a little bit of a video spotlight there. I guess. Are you going to give me more? And there we go. Stream health is okay. Not me. All right, so I have no idea what that is. So gaming play that we can take a look at. And again, to go over, it's at just a little under 3 cents right now. Could come down to 2.1. That's a possibility if we get rejected up here. Although, looks like if we're going to make it, that would be a good one to make it on. Possible buy place would be 2.6 cents. Or down as low as 1.7 cent area there. All right, so and now the other one that we had to look at, we're going to take a look at. I just saw Jizzy got a plane. Guess that's what he meant when he said nothing was. There's one called Mora. Lately I've been grounded, energizing off. This one is a $9.8 million market cap, 2.6 cents. It's been getting higher highs and higher lows, so that's its own upward trend. Let's take a look at this one. Circulating supply is 378 million. $500 million total supply. This one's looking juicy. I like this one. All-time high for this guy was 3.9 cents. That was 8 days ago. We're down 33%, so getting a little bit of a pullback. Of course, we've had that with altcoins now. Might be a nice time to look at jumping in on this one. Let's take a look at the website just to get a feel for what they are, what they do. Also, probably need to find out where we can find this one. So, where can we find it, Road Dawg? It's on MexC and also Uniswap version 2. MexC, cool. Alrighty. Looks like it had about 60% of the volume. Let's go to the website. Empowering digital ownership. Mora Games' decentralized ecosystem places a premium on authentic digital ownership through blockchain technology. We provide creators, collectors, and gamers with transparent and secure ownership of digital asset. What was that you said? What chain is it on? It is on Ethereum. And answer that question. Okay, so an Ethereum gaming project. Diverse worlds, one ecosystem, more games unleashed. Okay, you can check this out. What can we say? What can we define from here? Hit the little thing over here. We got no, thank you. I'm good. I'm not good. Please don't ask me again. Light paper company community by Mora. Mora Games is pioneering indie game studio at the forefront of transforming the Web3 gaming industry through innovation and adoption of cutting-edge technologies. Our core mission is to develop Web3 games that empowers players with true ownership and control over their in-game assets. We prioritize, yeah, okay, so mission and vision. To contribute to the Web3 gaming and augmented reality industries by creating immersive and player-centric experiences driven by cutting-edge Web3 technology. Okay, what does your coin do? Tell me that, because that's what we're buying, right? At the heart of the ecosystem, lies the Mora token, an ERC20 token built on the Ethereum network, maximum supply 500 million, in-game economies, NFT marketplaces, staking and governance, borrowing and lending, community rewards and engagement. With Mora token, advertisers can unlock a range of features and benefits, including, ooh, this is interesting. I don't know if I've ever seen this take before, but I like it. Yeah, give it a send for the advertisers to buy this token and use it. Targeted advertising, interactive engagement, measurable metrics. Okay. Key features of curated AR expeditions with more games, artistic expression, interactive token. Okay, interesting. Okay. So we saw where we can buy it. Let's go charter. MORRA with a T. It's over on MexC. Going to zoom out here on the weekly. Don't have a whole lot of price action. Pretty fairly new project. Coming out to the daily. See what we got. That's nice. That is a nice parabolic curve. Nice parabolic move that started down here. When it was 0.01 cents, it went up to 0.03. Now we're getting a little bit of pullback. You could really? So we've got still a little bit more of that parabolic move working out right here. So I think this is a good one to get in at these prices or at these levels before she does blast off, because it looks like it could. Like she might wanna. Some of the things that kind of tell me that now this is a lagging indicator, MACD. She's not yet quite bottomed out yet, so give her a little time. But the first indications are on the daily, where the stochastics are starting to go to the upside, VWAP, or whatever the yellow thing they want to call it. They call it VWAP. Going to the upside. Things are starting to swing a little bit that way. RSI is doing that too. That's the big thing. Bouncing off of here at this 48% level. She took a bounce to the upside. Instead of coming all the way back down, she decided, no, I'm going to go back. I liked it up here. So she should be headed up. We just got to recover a little bit of ground here, and I like what I see on this. Is it any wonder that this is where we're finding rejection? And probably get just a little bit up here too. Just keep you on the back burner there. I like what I'm seeing here for Mora. Now, where could you go? I just want to see where she came back to. She came back to a 786 area. We want to put this little measure move right there at that 786, and that takes us up here to this juicy little cheat sheet area. A little front runner of it. About 4.469 is the exact number I come out with. Remember, this is a zone and area. So that's nice. We got that. So cool. Come down to the smaller time frame, see what we got here. We're above the 200 moving average on the 4 hour, right here at support on that trend line. Great sign. 100 moving average is above it. Everything's lined up. It's just getting a bounce, people. This, in my personal opinion, if you're trying to get in on this one, this is the time. She just did a double bottom off of there, above what could be the neckline if you're counting candle bodies. Not so much if you're counting candle wicks, and coming down the smaller time frame, definitely not. But she's starting to make this little higher low. See if she can make a higher high, come up to this 200 moving average on the 1 hour. That's at 3 cents. I like what I'm saying for more upside out of this. And if you kind of want to connect some dots here, depends on how you look at this little guy. I mean, would your pattern be from here? That's where you got quite a few touches there. That makes it more valid than, say, just go here. Unless, yeah, it lines up just a little bit better here, in my personal opinion, for the megaphone. Is we also measured from this line to here. So I see us doing this like we're doing with a lot of altcoins, and nobody believes that we can get up to these high levels over here until one day that we just wake up and suddenly there we are. And I just have to look at it and say, it's not me, maybe it's the TA. TA called it. Let's see if we can get us a higher target here. Well, let's see if we can just pick out the right tool to use. And we start with that. So 3-digit targets that I have for anyone trying to play this thing. Areas where it might take a nice big tumble, might get rejected enough to let you buy it in a little cheaper. And if I can find my price label thing, I will label those prices for you. I'm not scared to do it. I'll jump out there in a heartbeat. I'll label them. I don't care. I will. I just got to find it. It hides from me. Are we still connected to the internet? Is my microphone on? I'm paranoid. So it bounced from here up to our first target, 64% gains, 88.7-ish to the 5-cent target, and up to 5 and 8 will give us a nice 116% gain. I like what I'm seeing for this. It looked neat. I like it. Mora. Got another one here that was part of the requested pre that I've not heard of either. I say, Mora does look good to me. You'll never look at this when you need to. I know. Next one on our list is called QORPO. Corpo World. Corpo World has a 27, almost $28 million market cap, sitting at sitting at $1.11. The magic numbers, I like that. Circulating supply is 25 million out of 750 million. That's a wee little bit. Fully diluted valuation means all the coins out there right now, all these coins, total supply was out there. In order to maintain the price that we're at right now, our market cap couldn't be at 28 million. It would have to be at 83 million. So this one's she's the higher highs, higher lows. She's on the tear, baby. But ooh, that was kind of hot. All-time high for this was $1.22, which is 3 days ago. So if you feel like you're buying the top of this one, it's a little overvalued, you may be correct. It's up 339% from its all-time low, which was 25 cents just 3 weeks ago, 19 days ago. So yeah, that's what was it? 25 cents. You're not even showing up over here, dude. I would say this one's a little hot, little great place to take profits. QORPO. It's over on MexC KuCoin, Bybit, Uniswap version 3. What you got going on here? On the 1 hour chart, and seems to be pretty much good enough. Not a whole lot of price history. Go to the 4 hour. You're making me dizzy. Stop it. May do a little bit of a looking around here, poking around. Yup. She got that one. Yep, she's got it. Bear with me just a moment. Enjoy the music while I just chart out a few things. We're in price discovery with this little guy. We got nothing to the left of us, so we got to pull out a few little more advanced strategies here. I don't know that you guys like to hear me ramble on about what I'm doing, so I'm being a little bit quiet. I need to see some action in the chat and lots of ones and ones and ones if you want me to explain what I'm doing. Otherwise, I'm just going to do it real quick and go back and review it. I won't stop. I won't stop. I won't stop. I won't stop. I'm so handsome. All in Carmine's with my Benz, I'm so fancy. No romancing. Got my baby and she right, she make you vanish. No time. That's it. Got book dates, had a plan, only had to wait.
Always knew I'd make a way. Send a bill, they send a pay. Keep it real, keep the record straight. Keep it real, no time to fake.
Elliot, you ain't got nothing to say about this? Oh, I'm shocked. Figured you'd be all over this one.
Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no.
Okay, we got you.
Never panic. Get a worry, send it up in an advantage. I can't stand it. At all the way you move it, see you scrambling. On offense, no defense. Still strong, no weakness. Used to say I wouldn't beat this. Now they wish
I can't get you over here.
God's plan don't say a word. Know the price cause I know my word.
Gotta say hello to everybody who's ventured to find me for the third time, man. Bless your hearts, man. We got Dave P, we got Kyle. Kyle, I think I got Gaku covered pretty well there. You know it, baby. You know it. Don't leave my road dogs hanging. It's the #1 rule. Don't leave your road dogs hanging. You can't be a road dog if you leave your other road dogs hanging. Just by definition, it's just not what the road dog is. Striker says, I want to complain today, but it ain't the road dog show without the silver mic. You know, I agree too, man, but this one just sounds so much better. I can dial this one in so much, but I love this. I love that microphone, but I don't know. I may try it one more time, but this one, this is a handmade mic in California, TC Audio Products, and I actually do really like it. I don't know. They reached out to me, and I don't know if I was able to fulfill all my bargain with them. So I think I ended up paying about half price for it or something like that. I don't know. I may have paid full price. I don't know. It's a good mic though. I'm not complaining. Oh, dog, losing it. I'm losing it. My bit Unix chart doesn't show anymore. Really? Did they blink out? That's not bit Unix. I've got mine up here somewhere. Somewhere. It was. I closed all my windows back. I had to. Been having a crazy day with these computers. All right, so just get back where I was. I was trying to get the chat thing coming. Okay, so Dave's punching a bunch of ones. He wants to know. Sam was, Elliot, like, hell no, you're on your own. I know Elliot does that. He just like, screw you, Road Dawg. He does leave me hanging. So what I was doing here is I'm pulling some fibs. We need to figure out where we're going. All we got is this price action, so I'm going to see what we got. It started lining up to do what it was supposed to do. I pulled a 3-base fib retracement from swing low. This is a projection fib. Oh, spooky future. Kinda, sorta. It just takes things into proportion and ratio some magical kind of way that I feel like a nerd even trying to talk about it. But the main thing is, if you pull that, you should have a 618 target, and we nailed it. Nailed it. I didn't mark it, but it nailed it. So it's playing by this rule. So I think that the rules will probably hold up. So I'm looking for some other possibilities, which let me bring that one back here. Since I got this one up, let's go ahead and oh, I did. Yeah, I did. And it looks like I got other targets right there in those areas too. And since this one's so tight, I'm actually going to move this one down. Mark it. A 2618 is another good target, and a 227. And there's already some, there should be some confluence from other fibs that we pulled, or I wouldn't have those already marked. So if I'm finding 2 or 3 things that kind of speak to the same area, I'm marking that for sure. But I'm giving more weight to this one since I started here. That's hopium. Ah, hell, you know you want to mark it? Go ahead. This is the most hopium target I got is $2.60 for you guys that are curious. So this right here is a great way to do it. And then I'll mark out some other areas, and notice the 618 of this one is over here at this little cool area. Might be worth marking out. I didn't get that the last time. Now I also, and I believe I did the same thing again here. So you go from swing low to high, and then you find the low that it has. Sometimes you might go with the first one, such as this one. But we made a lower low, so I'll go with that one. And I just kind of look around, see what we got. Confluence on that one. This one's not really... Use it on the first little wave there is where it usually is the most successful. For this one, I use a regular fib. Swing low to swing high. Tell me where I need to buy. It'll give us our retracement areas here. And I'm looking for stuff that matches. I've already got so many dang lines on here. It's starting to get confusing. We'll get back to the original move there, and it makes a little bit more sense here to me with our levels. So this whole move, swing low to swing high, I'm not getting the good things if I'm trying to dice it up so much. I want to stay with this. Now this one, I got some cheap fibs up there that are kind of coming in. So what this is telling me that we could end up back here. We could, or we could be breaking out. I don't know. But if we do get a pullback, we got this little area to look for. 84 cents. This is at a 382 area. We got our 0.5. And we also had the possibility of a 618. Remember, this was a top area, 1618, meaning that we should get a little bit of a pullback here, unless she wants to just go balls to the wall and trying to make this into some big ass Elliott wave blowing our faces off, which Ichimoku Cloud says, I'm for it. I'm all for it. I want to do that. So I'm just listening to Ichimoku, and mostly I'm listening to the MACD on the 4 hour. It says, yes, rock on, rock it, rock it, rock it. So excited, can't even make a sentence there. It's already got his first little blue candle here. Got his first bearish cross, bullish cross on the 4 hour saying, I'm so ready to ride you. I'm going to ride you so hard, so hard. So they got all that going on. And I'm just trying, I'm just trying to keep them, ice them, take a shower, or do something, man. You're getting way excited here. We're looking at this trend line, which broke. So do count that this area over here will probably get a little testy in these areas. Oh my God, I thought you said it was going up. Now it's pulling back. What's happening? Give it some time. So at 122, 129. What happened there? Let's mark, just don't mark them red. Let's mark them orangey, but you can't see orangey. Well, I need a good color that you can, purpley. Purple doesn't sound very iffy. Orangey sounds iffy. All right, so might get some rejection there, but then again, let's take this, since this whole move is being considered. I just feel like I'm not doing due justice unless I count that wick and this bottom right here to spell out my true trend line. What we got? Well, we got that, which it didn't really totally touch. If I really, technical, which I'm going to take that as a bullish sign that we didn't have enough weight to touch the ground. We just, our little parachute just picked us right back up. Our little glider just lifted us right back up. If unless I screwed up my angles. No, I mean, I did, but it still says that. I think it says it a little bit more pronounced. Boom, right there. Yeah. So that's how I look at it anyway. And then I like to do this. And see where I got some confluence, especially with some candle bodies. A wick, a candle body, another wick. I'll go with that. Now that just kind of helps me map out some places where it could go. And I really find these areas up here to be very interesting. Especially this one right there, that 172. Now those are a little far off, but we're apparently going to be traveling in the channel to that one day that we're not. My best confluence is right here for that trend line though. So these, will this happen? It could. And we may, get rejected here and come back and actually do touch that trend line. I would want to see a bounce there. If not, might be looking at these guys, but mostly looking for up out of this one. So cool. It looks like she's on a tear, higher highs, higher lows. Rising Sun, where can I add to the ATL coin list? I don't know what that is. I must say I need a little bit more information on that. ATL would strike me as being all-time low. That's what immediately comes to my head. And I'm not aware of an all-time low coin list. Unless you're talking about over here where it tells you all-time highs and all-time lows. And I'm probably not even talking about where you're talking about. So spell it out for me, if it was directed to me anyway. I'm going to take a look at some of these coins over here. Oh shoot, did I screw it up? Let's see if I can back up here. I had some all filled. I got a list. I had them filtered out that we can kind of go over if we still got the right list up. Are we? Nope, you changed my list up and everything. Okay, so we'll go Atlas, Navi. So I put up some coins that actually they're undervalued, and some of them got some really good scores on them. One that is not on my list that you guys mentioned on one of the earlier streams. Hopefully you're still here to see that was Beam, and it was not on my list. So we're going to check it out here. And hopefully I get the right one. $17 million market cap. It may not be the right one. There's a Beam and a BeamX. Let's see what your grade is. This one is highly undervalued. Strong. This one's worth looking at. I assume I got the right one. Grade investor grade 70% almost. Fundamental grade 64%. Technology grade 71. Valuation grade 99.62% undervalued. So the more they are to this end, the juicier profits that you can make as they start moving to the other end where they're overvalued. So let's visit the website, just make sure we got the right thing here. This is not it. This is the Mimblewimble Layer 1 privacy, completely concealing transactions. So that's not our theme for the show, but put that on your radar. It looks good. Let's go back to square one. Back to the other beam, stupid. All right, we'll try this beam. Okay. Or maybe that was the beam that was being asked for. So we'll take a quick look at that because it does look juicy. It's not a gaming coin. Not going with our theme tonight, but we'll quickly take a look at Beam just because it was requested. I like to honor that. Not BeamX, but Beam. And here it is on MexC. 11 cents, right? And just checking back. Yeah, okay, just double checking, making sure we're getting the right ones. So this is layer 1, looks pretty freaking awesome. I like what I'm seeing over there. I think this one can do some damage. Clearly it's already done some damage from where we were looking at it or before. Didn't come back to my juicy buy zone. Let's it's been a minute since we've actually kind of nailed this one. Old data there. Swing low to swing high. Tell me where I'm going to buy. I came up with a 786 retracement. Maybe even coming back down there again. I'm sad to say if we're below that 9 or that 200 moving average, although it might pop up. I mean, there's a chance, but if you're looking for a target somewhere down here, about 9.5 cents would be a juicy one. If it makes it down that low, there is a little bit of a trend line forming there that may kind of stop it right through there. So she may not get below 10 cents again. Remember, she's kind of doing this little thing. But we could be coming back down a little bit, you know. A little symmetry of what we've seen over here, possibly, as we come back up to retest the 618 at 14 something cents. I would be looking at these much bigger targets on this guy. Swing high, the swing low. Tell me where prices gotta go. So we're accumulating now. We're below the 236 Fibonacci area. Always looking for something to happen here at the 618, whether it gets rejected or a nice little pullback to buy it cheaper, or it blasts through and says, I'm feeling bullish. I'm getting ready to rock your world. So keep an eye there. Looking for a big hopium target. It's not really hopium. It's up there. It's very realistic that it could actually hit this target and just a little higher. Notice he said just a little higher for the days when we come back and it blasts through. He can say, I told you to go a little higher. That's a little CYA. Shh, quit giving away everything, man. Sorry. I'm a blabbermouth. All the voices in my head. I'm stuck with the blabbermouth tonight. Okay. So here we are. If we do get a breakout of this area, 12 cents, well, you're doubling your money right there. There's 618. I likes it. Roundedness, just give it time to blast off, baby. Give it time. Give it time. I will say a word of wording here with this trend line that we kind of snagged. Seems like it's already giving you just a little bit of a headache. Follow this guy. There'll probably be some rejection on the way. All right, so let's get into a gaming coin. One of my personal favorites I think that we'll start out with is Nakamoto Games. I am waiting for this one to hit a target over here at $3.56, which it may do rather than coming down to these juicy buy areas. I'm starting to see that look apparent. This 200 moving average is holding it really nicely. So those of you guys in Naka know that, you want to rock and roll. You wanting to do it. You trying to be cool about it, but I can tell you're wanting to do it. I see what you're doing. I see exactly what you're doing. You're being, I'm telling mama. She wanting to go up there. She going to sneak off. What's she trying to do? Zoom out. We got to figure out what she's doing. What are you doing, Naka? This ain't going to be good enough. I know you're up to something. You up to something, girl. I know you is. I know you is. Don't. We're going to play around a little bit, kind of like we did back there. I don't know how accurate this would be. Line you up. 619. Nice 618 retracement there. Okay, so you should have been pulled back here. We bounced off the 618. We went up to our little toppy top areas. My favorite is the 1272 or the I got my cheat ones up here. We came up to a 618, so did what we're supposed to do with my little cheater. Extension there in the negative. Not orthodox. But yet not quite technically mathematically correct. Something's off just a little bit, so I try not to do it, but it's really close. All right, so definitely do need the respect to pull back here. Where are you coming back to? Okay, maybe. Well, you wicked down there. That might have been it. That's 229, 230 still on the radar here. Update this information here. 204 could be on the radar. I don't see 168 happening at all, but what do I know? I collect for my seeds. Would have thought my name tree. I pick up and I leave. In my pocket I be. I see ya. I just get up and I zoom. I don't need proof on the proof. I be way up with the moon. May I offer you this bullish target of $4.72 to add on top of our next target of 354, because I just don't think that 354 is going to be very satisfying from Nakamoto Games. And I'm sure it might take it a while to actually reach that target of 472, but I think you're doing yourself a disservice if you were to try to neglect it and get out too early, such as 354. Because I think 354 might be exceeded. That's my take on Nakamoto Games. PYR. Fire. This is Vulcan Forged. Come on, baby. Let's do a dance. I need some statistics on Vulcan Forge. For those of you guys wondering about Naka and his rating over here, because my that was ADD right there. We just jumped everywhere. back and forth and together and side by sides and in between dimensions and coming back 2 seconds early. Nakamoto Games, 64.65 million circulating supply out of a total of 180. So not quite half of them out there yet. About a third. Market cap's 181 millions. That's still a small market cap. This thing can do some. This thing can add a zero. I can't believe $20 Nakamoto. It could seriously add a zero. You can get to $1 billion, $2 billion market cap for this game. It can. I'm not saying that it will, but you can, there's still a 10x out of this. Just being, and I think that's conservative. When you look at the craziness of the bull market, its valuation grade is 41%. So this one's not the real juicy deals we're looking for right now. Okay, there are some on this list that are very, very juicy. We're going to get to those. Just hitting the heavy hitters right there. Technology grade is 22%. Fundamental grade is 57% on Nakamoto Games. Okay, so the one that we're looking at right now is higher. Let's check out how it's doing. Vulcan Forge, same metrics, and then we'll get back on target here. Well, this one is right smack dab in the middle, so it's about pretty much valued. This is what it's worth. Basically, you know, it's 50-50. Technology grade's pretty good, 75%, and fundamental grade's 56. Investor grade, so this one's, you know, decent. Circulating supply is 23.8 million. Market cap, small market cap, $190 million. Might add a zero, might go to $70, might not make it there. Might only make it 30. She has been up a little bit. Her all-time high on this guy was, what was it? $49. So there you go. She can get there. All-time low was $1.16. Did you guys get any then? Did you get it below $3? We are above $3. Oh, yeah. We're above $3 now. I looked at it at $3 and something-ish. She's just hanging out, waiting for 40 or 50. Let's look at your chart. Or did we already look at your chart? She came down already to this little area. 680. She got down as low as 650. Yeah, still good area. Might come back and retest that. This little line area, $7 might be kind of juicy. So we're looking at, yeah, gradually going to the top of the channel again, and that could be somewhere around $11. So coming to the upside, in my personal opinion, nice little bounce there. Let's make it happen. 46%, but I've really got this $13 target over here, the 618, and there's a little hopium target over here at $16. Now, if you can think about that for a minute and consider, you know, maybe even FOMO. I'm not telling you to FOMO in, but if you're in right now, I mean, you can at least double your money in a move like that. Gotta see some really bullish action to happen here, though. It just got to come up here and then like really get heated up. It's got to break out of this trend line to kind of do it, or it could just, you know, meander its way there and just take them out slowly. I think she may be a little bit of meanderer, but this rounding action kind of makes you wonder. She may have a little parabolic move out of her yet, but that's just the beginning, guys. This is accumulation. We're just the very beginnings. Remember that $40 target area? Well, right here's 20 over here. Probably heading there. Swing high to swing low. Tell me where we're going to go. And 14 cents, 26 cents. Time to make the donuts. 618's coming in at a nice little area over here at $31. All right, so I'm going to start looking at them over here because I just want to see the scores. Some of these, I found some very small market cap ones on another list that look kind of interesting. Let me get one of those because they're not on my main list. Are you going to forget to do that? One of them is Sinverse. Let's take a look at what Tokenmetrics says about Sinverse. Investor-wise. Valuation 97.74% undervalued. Fundamental grade's 55, pretty much in the middle. Investor grade in the middle. Technology grade 45%, just a little under. Not that that's a bad thing, just it's where it is. Circulating supply is 639 million out of 1 billion, so 64%. What was that? Is out in circulation. Tiny market cap, $8 million. It can add zeros, baby. It can add zeros. Imagine it gets to $80 million market cap. We're talking about 1.2. That's just 80 million. That's some small market cap. What if it gets to 800 million? That's being, you know, a decent market cap. That's 100x. That could still be on the table. 50x, 100x. I don't know. Maybe it takes off. It's a cool project. I like it. A gaming project. And we've looked at the website before. It's cool. Take a look at it. It's like, it's real thuggish. The first R-rated metaverse, and really cool. They've also got some new information, and we got to talk about that too. They're coming out. What was it? Something happening tomorrow. Oh, come on. I just posted it. I can't do justice without actually doing that. It is tomorrow. We will be releasing Synverse version 2.1, and it's going to be a banger. So that might be helping our prices go up. Let's see what's happening with the Synverse price at the moment. Check it out over on MexC here. Oh, did you get a little sell the news? Oh, don't break into the downside of that pattern. No, don't do that. No, don't do that. Stochastic's headed to the upside. Don't be fooled. There's some turnaround signs going on here. MACD's a little bit slow to it, but she's starting to see it. It's coming around. We got a little bit of a divergence here. Let's point it out here on RSI. Divergence is where we have a low and it's making a lower low. Whereas the price action for those same areas, making a low or making a higher low. Well, that's a little bit divergent. Now this particular type of divergence is hidden, which means that the overall trend should continue if it can just find a bounce here. I don't like losing this trend line. That's an issue with me. That's kind of that's a red flag for me. We're under the 200 moving average. So right now we're being a little bit bearish. So a chance for it to actually come down. I think we talked about this last time. What normally happens here is there's a bearish retest, and you'll see the 50 moving average on the 4 hour crossing bearishly over the 200. That would be the death cross is what we call it. Just means we're going bearish for a little bit. So that can definitely bring us down to these areas and test the bottom of this trend line or thereaboutish. Have we got any other trend lines that may kind of throw us off a little bit? No, that looks pretty solid. This little guy, you want to do something freaky? No, you can get down there. Just give it a little bit of time and it may get a little bit more juicy, but eventually it's just going to get up to some higher numbers. We're in a channel. Maybe coming down to bottom out on this channel again, making a kind of nice little rounding structures there. I'm still holding out for this 2.4 cents price target to get here, which been waiting for a long time. Come on, Synverse, let's move this forward. Come on, let's do something cool. Come on. Another one is Polka City. Starting out of the website here because I want to make sure that I've actually got a gaming coin. I've had some of this before. World's first AR NFT social platform and video game. I guess by technicalities you are then. Okay, well, anyway, horse racing? Texas Hold'em, Influencer Island. Okay. Mercedes. Gaming partnership with 88 Ideas Design Studio. That's in January. Okay, so Polka City. Let's see what Tokenmetrics says about you. $9 million market cap, 411 million circulating supply. Total supply is 680. Fully diluted valuation, 16 million. So tiny. 96% undervalued. Fundamental grades 58%. Technology grades at 40. Investor grade at 57. Let's take a look at Polsy. Because she looks like she could be hot that way. What does the chart say? What you doing, girl? You break out? Well, you didn't take this route. Good for you. We had some targets for it to hit. I guess that can got hit. I think we were respecting. No, you weren't respecting an angle at all. What were you doing? Do we have an angle to respect? You got something new for me? You might right there. See if we get a bounce there. There's a little bit of confluence over here at these. Yeah, let's go with this wick over here. Trying to find an area that it might pull back to, because it is. She looks like she's doing some kind of weird retest. This is just the angle from the top that is already printed. There's still this area over here that could definitely be hit. Moving averages come into those areas too. If I had to kind of guesstimate a nail, a place where it could probably come back down to is 0.019, just a little under 2 cents. We're at 2.3, 2.4 cents right now. Now, the fun part is trying to figure out where she could go. But before we do that, let's see what our indicators are saying. Are you coming down? Yeah, they need to reset a little bit. Price is coming down on this one, trying to find a little level out. So right there in that area, I think it's going to hit or stick, in my personal opinion. If it drops, then well, just buy it cheaper. Lucky you. Get rid of this. Okay, we already got our fib drawn and drawed. I don't like this one. I like this one right there. Okay. Yes. So still we're coming back into a little bit of accumulation zone. Nice. You could end up making a little inverted head and shoulder type pattern here. I mean, it'd have to come down a little bit to do that. Maybe to 0.17, who knows. And this area over here at 6.3 cents looks nice and juicy for a target, as well as this Fibonacci of 7.9. I like both of those. Those look hot. Looking over to the left, there is a little congestion in that area and saying, yeah, baby, you couldn't pick a better target. I'd go with that one too. That's what we did. Worked for us. So, you know, they'll probably play that again. That is 6.3 cents and also a 7.9. And now this is just getting started. This is still at the we're still at the bottom. I mean, I wouldn't sell out all. So, oh man, yeah, we nailed it. We're done, because it can go all the way back up to $3. So remember, she can do some X's. So, well, this is just the places to take a little profit, move back, do a little of that stuff, because I think you can get opportunity. We get a pullback to around this 2 cent area we're talking about, come up to our first target at 6.3. That's 228% gains there. Get up to this other higher target, 786 area. Woo, that's 300% gains, man. That's a number go up situation here that can start paying off pretty handsomely over time if you take advantage and grab you a nice size little bag of this that you can peel money off of as it goes up. Next one on my list, smaller market cap, E&J. Let's see what we got to say about it over here. How are you rating it? It's got a $728 million market cap. So we're small market cap, but we're up there. Yeah. Circulating supply is 1.4 billion? $1.4 billion. Excuse me. 1.7 total supply. It's got this tick in the buy box over here for the investors. It has got an 84% valuation grade. It's still very undervalued. Nowhere near the 0 or 10% or even 20%. It's still got room to move to the upside. Fundamental grade's 81%. That's the highest one we've seen so far, I believe. 98% investor grade, technology grade 76%. Looks like it's pretty solid. Come over here to the website and check it out if you've never heard about it, or if you heard about it and just don't know what the hell it is. It's Build Web3 Games with Confidence, the world's most advanced Web3 gaming ecosystem, built on engine powered by Substrate, which, if I'm not mistaken, is Avalanche, the gaming chain for right now, is what we're turning into. Alchemy, Iconic, blah, blah, blockchain. All these partners made for mass adoption is what it says. 6-second transaction time. Mobile wallet, marketplace, platform, API, Beam, fun ways to send NFTs using QR codes. Fueling the ecosystem, govern the blockchain. Let's see, they've been developing and doing what they need to do. They were hot last time. Might they be hotter this time? What was our all-time high on this little guy? Let's look that up. ENJ over here. All-time high for ENJ came in at $4.82 2 years ago. It has never came back to its all-time low of 1.8 cents in the past 6 years. So we're sitting at 51 cents. Its previous high was 4.5 cents. Might it actually have more of a development, more of a use case, more of an audience, so to speak, to jump on board and drive it up to new highs, higher multiples is what we want to look at. We don't want to just tap that higher high. We want to multiply that higher high, ideally. ENJ over on Binance, just looking at the chart. Ooh, baby, what you got going on here? We've been looking at this recently. Let's I don't know what I've got going on here. Let's click it out. I wanted to redefine my thought process. Swing high to swing low. Tell me where you gotta go, baby. You need to get up here just to clear this area. Support resistance flip. So that's a good target. You got to. How can you have any meat if you're not going to eat your pudding? You need to. You just got. If you're going to be a coin that's going to hang out with the big dogs, you got to come up here and tap it. Nice little place on the 5-day chart. It says the 200 moving average about 86 cents is a nice little target. I say, hey, if you're in this game and you're playing it and you're collecting at the bottom, why are you selling too early, man? Come on, make some X's, make some moon bags. That's a nice 139, 144% gains to that target. Once you break over that target, well, we got this other one that's lining up really nice. You might want to front run it just a little bit. I'm just saying. Probably get rejected right over here. 382 moving average. That's about 195-ish. I moved it down just a little bit to help you front run it just a little bit. Let's just cheat. Let's go ahead and do the cheat. Just let it on. No, I like to keep it on there, actually. And this one right here at the 618. This is so simple to make these targets. It is really, seriously, it is this easy to figure out where to sell and get the hell out and take your profits. The hard part is doing it. That's the hard part. Well, I know we can go up higher. I feel great. No. BitBoy said we're going to $26 next week. You know, and all this stuff kind of weighs on you, and then, you know, suddenly you start making dumb decisions. You think it's genius at the time, but looking back, it's like, if only I'd held on to that. If only I took my profits at this level, you know. Such is the life of crypto. Get a plan, take your money out on the way up, put it somewhere safe, secure. That way you've got something. You don't get caught up on the drawdown. You don't ride the roller coaster. Hell no. I like what I'm seeing here for Engine Coin. Is there a pullback that we're working on where we can snag you cheaper? Starting to look a little suspect. It might get one more pullback, man, but we're above the 200 moving average on the 4 hour. That's partner strong. Did you break a trend line? Nope, you didn't touch it. Oh, that's as close as I can get there with the wikis. I mean, a hopium target, maybe 42 cents. If you get lucky, something bad happens in the market. But basically, you know, you're looking at hoping to test this 200 moving average about 48 cents, man. So it look like you want to do something. So you got the pullback to the 0618. I'm not even going to draw the line. I'm just going to mark the mark, baby. It's over here. We'll draw the line afterward. A little line of that negative 0.382. See how that plays out. What? You don't believe it? Oh. Well, we didn't do it at the price, do we? Now we're going to make you look stupid, Road Dawg. You're so stupid. On top of the marker, 618. Nailed it! Not really. I think I put my fib from a different place. Did I? Did I do that? I did that. This is so much better right here. Body candle closes, and this is the actual move. I pulled it out right here. Just came up, came down. I like that too. All right, we put it there. Look on this one. That's like 382. Okay, or right there in that area. You suck, Road Dawg. You just, I'm leaving it right where it is, actually. No. 83 cents. I like that. Now, getting up there might be a bumpy ride. It may just be smooth as silk. I don't know. 93% possible gains there. I likes it. I likes it. This is Engine. We got price history on this one. What are we doing? Look to the left. I forgot where we came from. We're looking at 83 cents, but 130, 195. Those are some of the much bigger targets that are worth it, in my personal opinion here. It kind of looks like we got the little roundy shape that we like. You know, we got this little triangle-y thing, depending on how you want to look at it. 4-channel. And then we got this, what is it? This megaphone pattern, and he put those together in a nice little cereal bowl. And you got a recipe for something that's going to splash a lot of milk all over you and make a big mess as that price action just jumps out like a frog. That makes no sense. You suck at metaphors for people to remember. Road Dawg. Where are you, man? I can never find that thing. Never can. Why are you so... I'm going to star you. There's a bowl of cereal. There it is. There's the frog. It's going to... I think I like it. Engine. One that's interesting to me right now, the TA got a low score. The TA got a low score, so this one must be, I don't know. CHR, Chromium. Chromia. So your market cap's small, but it's not the tiny ones we've been used to here. $298 million market cap, 797 million circulating supply. It's also the total supply, so all the coins should be out. Okay. Strong sell. What's going on? Are you hot right now? This one's valuation grade is 95%, fundamental grade is 72%. Technology grade's a little lacking, but investor grade is 62%. Let's take a look at the website here. The relational blockchain platform that makes sense. Chromia is a relational blockchain platform, making it easy for people to build decentralized apps in real world. Okay. Deliver faster Chromia for games. My Neighbor Alice is a multiplayer builder game introducing blockchain to millions of players. Anyone can buy and sell and own virtual lands, collect and build exciting items, and meet new friends. Mines of Delania, Christopia, The Chains of Alice, The Rooster. Okay, so we got that going on. Let's look at the chart. Oh, we didn't do all-time high and all that stuff. Chromia, 37 cents, which I remember seeing it there. Last cycle around this price. It did good though. It did. She went up. She was a little bit of a slow player though. I remember that. All-time high for this was $1.49. So 2 years ago. All-time low was under a penny, and she hasn't made it back there yet. She's at 32 cents. Might she go higher this time with just a little bit more experience under her belt? See an 886 retracement there. Let's go chart her out and see what's going on with CHR. Sure. Well, she's been on my target so far. Knocked Tyler 618. Well, then it came back down underneath it. You suck, Road Dawg. That's probably a 786 that we just didn't mark because I don't know. So let's see what we're doing now. She's all played out, baby. She's hit all the targets, and if you're balling it down here at the bottoms at the things, then oh my God, you're just down 300%. Give her. If you remember, and I don't know, that was a long time ago, man. That was back in November. Congratulations if you're still in it. I'm still in it. Still got my bad little baggie of it. Moon bag of it, actually. So right here we had our little double bottom scenario here. It made a lower low, but it still pulled it off and flagged up above it, confirming support. Now, if there was any place that it might want to come back and just kind of rub some salt in the room and say, ha, 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 told you I was going to be a winner. Told you. Here, take this. Going back to its old high school, just rubbing it all in. 25 cents. Could happen. Just find support on 21 moving average. Doesn't have to happen at all. Bear in mind, remember that we do have some patterns to keep up with, and we do have a trend line right here. Listen, now that there's some candle bodies and a little bit of candle bodies over here to make it a little bit more solid, and we got a wick down to it. So I'm going to upgrade this to this action after seeing that little guy, because I believe we just broke out of a possible, I don't know, some kind of, yeah, that makes a channel, or however you want to look at it. Not so concerned about the bottoms of it as I am about the tops, and the tops holding, because as the tops hold, then we're going up, baby. Number go up. So we got that. What else we got to look for here? I'm going to go this swing high to swing low. Tell me where you're going to go. That little area we just marked out is also for this one, also coming in at a 2-3 Fib Fibonacci area, which I call a accumulation zone. Because anything below it seems to be the best place to accumulate. Anything above it seems to be the best place to start looking at taking some profits. That gives me another target right over here, 63 cents, and another target at 73 cents. And I dare say even one at 87 cents could be on the line for CHR as she starts to get the momentum moving. A little pullback to 30 cents and then jump up to 63 gives you an opportunity to definitely pull out your capital, let this baby ride, and see if she can knock out that $1.44. Why, hell. I mean, she is making higher highs and higher lows in this market. I mean, I don't want to sound too crazy, but might it be possible that she's doing something along the lines of this? And that you can actually come up to some crazy target like 384? Oh God, you're talking crazy, Road Dawg. Well, 240 is not out of the question, mathematically speaking, by our Fibonacci tactics. I'd like to throw that out there just for you to purview, for your purviewing pleasure. If you're a pervert pleasure, that's perverber. Is that perverted? If you purview it? $1.88 is where I'm looking at. I like $1.88. I also like $1.68 for a new high. You're just giving us a bunch of numbers. We have numbers that will probably stick. 113 is a good target, especially since we had a big ass retracement like that. She came down to the bottom of the bottoms, baby. She's got to work her way back up, but she does take some nice little spiky spikes, and I would throw out some little, honestly, swing low to swing high. If you put a limit order at these places here, just let it sit, let it get hit. Forget about it, baby. Just sit and let it collect the profit when it hits 96 cents. Or when it hits $1.19. The little target's all the way up there. Fill out whatever percentage you're comfortable with. But I like it. It bounced from 30 to there. That's some gains, baby. That's some gains, baby. How about that old Miria? How's Miria doing? How you stack up? Miria's a little hard for me. No, is it Miria or Mintlayer? Or both of them? They're a little bit hard for me to finagle due to my geographical locations. $163.9 million market cap, $16.3 million or million circulating supply. Total supply is 50 million. Got a little way to go there. Investor grade on this one is bomb. She's kind of, you know, more overvalued than undervalued. We'll put it that way, 58%. Not looking so high. We're only going to look at the high ones, so I'm not even going to chart this one. Sorry. I mean, we can look at it if anybody would request it in the chat specifically. So, hey, please do, Miriam. I'll look at it, but right now it's not interested in me. I want the ones that are going to make us money. I don't see this one. You know, she's kind of already there. A little played. DRC, D-Race. What do you say, D-Race? Oh, what was that? Market cap 36 million. This one might have some room to grow. Valuation grade is 91.77%. Technology grade is a little bit lacking. Fundamental grade looks 62. That's good. Investor grade. This one looks better. 120 million circulating supply. Market cap 36 million. Total supply is also the circulating supply. Cool. What is UD race? Well, I'm waiting for you to load up. Bring the chat guys out here. Long or short? I don't know. Roger said, I meant altcoin. I was asking, take a look at SWI. We can do that. AI multiverse coin, please. Okay. The meme's starting to pump. I know. And we looked at them last night too, right? Yeah. D race. Okay. Own a racehorse. Hold DREC race and do this. This is it. Okay. I don't know, man. I'm just showing you what we got here. So, and let's go chart it. Is it a good buy or is it not? She's very undervalued. Undervalued coins make you money. That's all I'm saying. Let's look at it on KuCoin. Higher highs and higher lows is what I'm seeing off the bat. So I'm liking that. She's getting a pullback. So not a bad time to get a strategy on how to enter this little guy. A little bit of something there. I'll rock that. We'll make this one quick. Swing low to swing high. Tell me where I need to buy. You're at the 786, and that's a good area to buy. She may come down to the 886, which is at 21.4 cents, but you know, even hanging out here 27, 28 cents is pretty good. She's a little bit above that, so she got to bounce on the smaller time frames, which we're going to visit right now. Bounce off the 200 moving average, possibly. Is it going to hold? Is it going to hold? We're kind of fighting with it right now on the daily. Need it to hold. It's got to hold. It needs to hold. Other moving averages are above it, so possibly it will hold. More likely than not, but if it does go south, it's not my fault. I didn't do it. Easiest thing to look for short term is going to about 77 cents, and that's a pretty good come up from the areas we're at. Back up to the tops over here, about 155% gains. Let you moon bag it, then you make another plan. See what we do. A little higher high, higher low. Wow, what is this? Swing high to swing low? Where did you go? Just a little past that 113, but not quite to the 172. That's why we use the 113. But it made a higher high. All right, so let's turn for a moment to the ones that were requested over in chat. Celinda says the D race can rip. Looks like it could. When she gets going, she makes a nice move. And honestly, let's not let an opportunity pass us by here. I don't even know why to draw the thing though. It takes us right through these areas. 96 cents might be a one to just kind of shoot for. She gets a little too bullish and starts trying to make a breakout. But then again, if she breaks above this level here, above the 77 cent area, man, she may be getting ready to do, you take a measure move from this and stack it up there, and it might be like $1.35. So really cool if she can hold these areas over here. All right, let's take a look at SWI. Shucks. Okay, SWI is doing an AB equals C in my personal opinion. It seems to be working out. You'd want to watch these areas over here where it previously topped to make sure that it just doesn't do like a nasty M pattern, you know. Make sure that we got some good things showing on our indicators. I would say looking at the MACD that you're probably pretty safe on that because she's just ready to rip it up right now. She's ready to get dirty, like in the garden, muddy, in the cornfield, sinking her paws into the ground, dirty in the middle of a rainstorm. She's that freaky right now. She likes to be out in thunderstorms, in the rain, and a cornfield. That is what SWI, and SWI does stand for water, and it's, people call it SUI, like, come here, SUI, SWI big. SWI. I guess SWI works for that too. And Chinese for water is SWI. Their token symbol is water, if I'm not mistaken. Sweet. Okay, so 198's coming, 220, 242. Big target that I'm looking for is right up here at just under $3. Just under $3. You want to front run it? Front run to $3. 298, 67. You know, front run it. Just say it. Looking good, in my personal opinion, for Sweet. Nice scallop. Come back, retest this little lip line. It says not a cup and handle, is a scallop with a flag. I don't know, call it whatever you want to. You break to the upside, she's going to make some damage. See. Right, it says, where can I add to the altcoin list? You mean for me to go over on the show? I prefer people would actually, like if it's after a show and want me to do one before, if you put it in the actual comments of the video, or if you can put it over in the Telegram group, but I can't promise that I will see them. I was a few days late finding the ones that I went over tonight. So yeah, I would say the comments, like after the video or something like that, or any of them. I get all the comments, so I see the comments when people request me to look at coins. That'd be the easy way, and you could do the Telegram group, or you know, you can do it here on stream, as long as I'm not got a list that I've got to definitely go through, or doing some kind of total theme thing. I'm usually pretty flexible. I want to look at SecuX. That one looks like it might be up to something. I'm not in it, and I want to know, do I need to be in it? Because what are you doing? You didn't come down. You're kind of hanging out, defying gravity. Like Dolly Parton's boobs are just hanging there. And I don't know if you flop or anything. They're just there. I don't know. Do you move at all? What? You just do something. Well, this could be one hellacious bull flag. I'm just saying. Or it could be this. Either way, even if you look at it, it's still bullish. Still bullish. This is what I got, though. Unless I count this. Nothing that's solid there, in my personal opinion. If you is, baby. So we got some confidence. A little measure move put to the bottom of that pattern got us there. If we put one to the breakout, which technically for a bull flag, I found that Thomas Bukowski. I went back and just reread, restudied, making sure I'm getting my dotting my P's and Q's, and just putting them at the bottom. But this is not really a, you know, it could just be a megaphone pattern. Could be an inverted head and shoulders. Could be lots of things that play out, basically. Just depending on where you break out. All right, so we got a few little target areas there. Now I'm going to look for some confidence. All right, I like that one. We'll hit with that one. Even this one, yeah, we'll move it down. I'm not counting it as a measure move. I'll rock with that. I like that. Yeah, I'll still rock with that. I'll add this. Yeah, that's a little too soon if she's going to do what she's going to do. We'll go with this one. All right, so I get some confidence for some higher prices on this one. I mean, that's what you want to shoot for anyway, some higher prices, right? But it looks like she might be getting ready to do something kind of bullish. Might take her a little bit. She's doing a little bit of a scallop thing, lost a little trend line, bouncing back. You know, she's doing some things. Going through a little bit of drama right now, but eventually she's going to pop out of this. I really like that 1.6 area for SecuX. I think this one's available on MexC too. And I'm actually liking that 2 cent area. Now, considering where we are right now, 143, 176, 200% gains possible. Playing it the smart way and waiting for an actual breakout with volume still get you up to about 148% gains there. Snagging it down here at the 200%, at the 200 moving average, should you decide to go south and go back and do that, will get you the most, about 343% gains. So your gains depend on how patient you are and how well you execute your plan. Trade setup is just a trading idea, a plan idea. If you look closely, we got a little trend line right here that's pretty nice and solid until we start weakening out there. Getting rejected there. So it looks like she's going to come down and make a lower low, in my personal opinion. And I'll throw this now there at 0.004 as a lower low for you. Maybe 0.045, but I'm going to try that one 0.042. It could even still come lower to 0.003. I'm just saying. We don't want it to, but it could. But it looks like it's got potential for him to me, personally. Take a little zoom out on you. Very interesting. Justin says, check Casper. 11.7, baby. Ooh, yeah, I loved it. Loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. I'll tell you what I was doing over on CoinW, but apparently it doesn't go well with the stream. But I'm using margin to double my bag. Well, double a portion of my bag. Take a portion of my bag, somewhere around 10%. Throwing it over into margin, and then basically I'm just doubling it with leverage. Using it wisely. I think it's 5x leverage, and then I'm not borrowing too much. Just doubling it. I use it's just the perfect amount. It's a nice little safe play, and then take some profit, and I'll have more Caspa or more money, depending on how I want to work that. I'm really actually trying to build bags this way. Looking for Caspa still hit 22.5 cents, even higher. You want the hopium targets, don't you? I know what you want. I know what you want. I know exactly what you want. Gosh, remember to turn this stuff off, please.
You want me to use the dark arts to find the price where you can make some money. Is what you want. I know, I can read your mind. I know exactly what you're thinking. You want to know where Casper's going to go, don't you? Had to get freaky. Let's use the dark arts.
But I can't do it on this chart.
I would respect this chart.
We're going to get us a brand new chicken for this one. And I want... Oh, I've not looked at... Well, I have looked at it, but I haven't looked at it in a while. This is Caspa versus Bitcoin. Bitcoin killing it. You got to change that, Caspa. If you ever do. Imagine how much Bitcoin can you make? I'm getting a little distracted here. Shortly, 191, 102%, maybe. Double your Bitcoin, maybe. Okay, so we're getting on a new Caspa chart for the dollar. I think I used this one, right? Okay, so I can use the one at KuCoin. I'll use the one over here on KuCoin. Crap, that's my best chart yet. I don't want to mess this one up. This one's, we already did it. All right, well, never mind. I already did it. Sorry, no dark arts for you. Sorry. Already did it. I got my targets. I mean, I've got targets up here to 40 cents on Caspa. But is that as high as she can go? No. All right, we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it. If I can find the right tool. May already have though. Jeez. We gotta get some more price action to really nail this. But let's have a little fun. Gosh. With Caspa. See what our highest reasonable target is that we could look for from what we have to work with. Oh, baby, you nailed it. See, this is why my personal opinion is why Caspa is getting such a huge pullback, because we've already extended ourselves. We topped it. This is the top of this move for here. 361. It met its target there. So she's got a pullback. And as a matter of fact, she may not be done pulling back. I don't think she is. I think she's coming lower. I think she's going to get so low that's going to piss some people off and freak them out. You wanted the truth. I'm giving you the truth. I know you. I don't want to see it, but we could be looking at 10.5 coming. Pulling back up to this area somewhere around 14.5 and then taking another dive to the downside. Don't shoot the messenger, man. It's this 21 moving average on the daily that's getting ready to kamikaze in on your 50, while your 9 moving average is trying to target this 100 and generally just sloping them down, wearing them down. So they're just like, well, they just give in and price comes back and retouches this 200 moving average, which is not really done in quite a while or ever on the daily. We're going to have to see, we're going to get to see the very first one happen. And it's going to be somewhere around this neighborhood of about 10.5 cents. And it may not happen until April, the first week of April. You heard it here first. There's your price prediction. It's not exactly what you want.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like,
Hey, Elvis.
I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
I just spoke to the dead in front of you.
Thank you, Elvis. That could be what we're seeing. Doesn't have to, but there's some signs saying that, yeah, we may. It looks like we're going to go up a little bit, probably retest this area, 14.7. I'm just calling it out, man. Just calling it out. And then come back down here. She's got to do a correction after this, and especially after topping out here. But now, the fun part. Where can she go from here? Does she really want to know?
Are you ready?
Can I get some 111s in the chat?
I'm about to blow your mind.
That's a common phrase I hear. Swing low, swing high, swing low again. Yeah, you got that target. You suck. Man, I can't give you a whole lot much more opium. I really can't. I was hoping I could give you like some dollars and dollars, but I'm not getting dollars and dollars. I'm still getting some good targets though. No, we want you. All that I can comfortably, mathematically, Fibonacci wise, meaning it's got something with a little bit to back it up to say that it's legit, or seems to always play out some way or another, is the Fibonacci, and the highest I can get is about 59 cents at the moment, and that's us doing a strong move like we just did here. But that's pretty cool. So depending on when you got into Caspa, if you got in it at these juicy places around 5 cents when I was making videos saying, man, you need to get into Caspa. I'm just saying, You probably want to get you some Caspa. If she does come up there, man, that's a nice 1000% gains. Nice little 10x. Feel like I've already X'd quite a bit. 1.5, 2. I don't have that much in Caspa. I mean, I've got now, but I don't remember putting half of this much in Caspa. I didn't put that much. Caspa, she looks nice. Just a little up, down, retesting some areas, but she'll get there. She'll get there. We're in a channel, baby. We're in a channel. And this is just a retest line, but channel right here, right here. See, it even lines up there. That's where she bounced from. So maybe it'll stick. That's a good sign, actually. Now we kind of look at that. That's a good sign. But will she hold it on the way back down? Maybe. But okay, so the other scenario I would talk about is rather than coming back here, maybe she gets and she'll come back and retest this trend line. That actually makes, I like, I'll refund that. I'll even do that. I'll do 2. We'll do that. We'll color you orange. That could play out. You could get a little bullish and come back and retest this, and then the 200 kind of come up and meet it. That could happen. It's a scenario. It's a little bit more bullish. I would like to see that better, actually. I'd like to see a new trend line holding, and that means that we're slowly moving up, and then eventually we get parabolic to where we can actually start reaching these crazy ass targets. But if you want a good one, I'm just going to start calling out 28 cents and 25 cents, 24 cents. It says, I love your TA, bro. Hey, I appreciate that. I like getting feedback. Lets me know. Because sometimes I don't know, man. I don't know how I'm taking, or people say, no, you're just too weird. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. You do stupid. I do stupid stuff. But I'll admit it. I've done some stupid stuff on Big Unix. I've done some stupid stuff over there on that future stuff. I did. Thank gosh we moved things over into spot when we've been big profits. It's doing okay. Justin said it's bullish. Hey, there's Joe. Joe made it back. How's it going, Joe? Yeah, I've been having some wild things with this stream tonight. Striggy says I'm terrible with feedback. I am too. Justin says if Caspa drops and BTC drops. I like Caspa. All right, so another gaming coin that we could probably take a look at. I like them that are oh, here's one. How did you score? Because I know, okay, League of Kingdoms? I know nothing about this. It's one I haven't seen. Traders are liking it right now. It's got a $41 million market cap, 114.9 million circulating supply, 203 maximum supply. $86% undervalued. Decent grades here in the 50s all across the board. Let's take a look at League of Kingdoms. I need to know more. I need to know more. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. I'm just not a gamer. To me, the charts are a game, man. It's like a game. It's a real life game to make money. The Bears, Bulls versus the Bears, and trying to figure out where they're going to go and when they're going to score. And that's the best game I've found to play so far. There is some divergence that I'm seeing here on Caspa that's saying, yeah, a nice little bump to the upside. So it's actually, I just don't know how high she's going to go. I can see she can possibly get rejected in a little bit of pullback, but a W there, I like that. Let's move on to where we're supposed to be talking about. Loca losing it here on the daily. What you got going on? Above it on the 200. That's good. I like that. Rounding. Got to zoom out. Time to zoom out. Ooh, we're at the bottom. Ish. Kind of. Hope it's a bottom. I'm just assuming it's a bottom. When I say bottom, I'm just assuming. Because we hope so. She hasn't made her higher highs yet, has she? Lower lows or higher lows. Technically, from where she's starting now, she is, but she's got to catch up with these guys over here, and especially this guy, $1.42. Man, for me, the way I look at it, swing high, the swing low, and this area here, that's just the main place I would be looking. I mean, we can shorten her, get more of a local area, and we kind of got this, and there's confluence there. This being an important support and resistance area that we got rejected at, so this kind of tells me that we might be coming down a little bit on the weekly. I mean, eventually going to make it. We are. That's good. It's good, but she's not ready to rock and roll just yet. I mean, she's still in accumulation. It's a great time to buy this little guy. The DCA, whatever your strategy, say a little bit of a megaphone pattern that may be applicable, you know. Of course, you got to zoom out and see what else you're working with here. Support resistance flip on this trend line for a channel. Could be just now starting to make that little megaphone pattern for a turnaround. I like that idea. 28 cents. We're at 35 cents. Pull back to that area. Looks nice. It's a possibility that trend line might fall. So 17, 18 cents comes into the picture. Don't want to see that happen. I wouldn't like that. Although, you know, that'll make it play out longer. If she sticks with this trend line, it could start moving quicker, I think. My personal opinion. Of course, then $1.01 would come into play there for the Loca, but the biggest things is to hold it for $1.42, my personal opinion. That would be some nice comes ups. She come down to what, 27 cents and up to, that's nice. 426% gains if you can hold out. Up to our 618, that's or this area right over here, 278% gains. This one might be one to look into. I don't know. A little gaming project that's not really taken off yet. Left to the bank, you know that I'm coming in. We don't do it for the bands though. We don't do it. Sam, I keep forgetting to do the news, and I do check before I come on. But let's go ahead and take a look at that. Hopefully, he's got something. He posts every day, so he's a late person like me. Let's go check out our Alpha news. I really like it. I learned stuff from this dude with Layered GG. Let's roll it. You suck at this so much, Road Dawg. I didn't even get prepared for this. So we always have to do this little guy because you can't figure it out. There we go. You did it. Yay. All right. So we're with Layered GG Alpha news. I like his bi-weekly calendar that he's got up because that's got a lot of news in it itself. Today being the 21st, Coinbase what is that? INT Exchange, International Exchange, Stark listing, Strax, AVAX, 400 million unlock on AVAX. Let's go ahead and go to the news. That's something that you can put on your desk or some way to do it. The Layered GG news, what happened in crypto in the last 12 hours. Coinbase has announced the listing of Ronin. Number go up or sell off one. Coinbase International Exchange starts futures trading for Doge, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash on April 1st. Number gonna go up. Oh, you thought they were boomer coins. Binance will delist DREP, Mob, and PN10 on April 1st. Sorry to hear that. You guys are going to take a hit. Avio has launched a trading and staking incentive program. Gala Games announced Project Cerebus Mobile's prototype is coming soon. Lena Finance's mobile collateral feature is set to launch soon, while Nakamoto Games will be listed on Bybit on March 22nd. Sui Miston Labs has launched Pilot Fish auto-scaling technology on Sui. Slurf author Hayes has promoted the meme coin Slurf. Slurf? You've been a private for too long. I think it's time to step up. I want to make you a private first class. Welcome to the club. Now get out there and scrub those toilets. Starknet has announced its 2024 roadmap and planning to implement parallelization in Q2, while Ton Foundation launches a $115 million community awards initiative. And our meme for the day. So you want to take the red? What is that? Okay, it's Peppy or Sheep. Morpheus, Peppy or Sheep. 2017 versus 2014. Interesting. I think it's Peppy versus Sheep. Interesting. And there is our altcoin news.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Guys, thanks for hanging out with me for today. If you enjoyed this and if you kind of like the theme idea, I'd like some feedback on that. Covered mostly gaming and also did some requests tonight. I always like to do the request and do what things that you guys want to take a look at. Still have a lot on this list to go over. There's still very much undervalued projects that we didn't get to. So if I get some feedback on that, I can do that again. We might have a theme night thing going on, meaning we did gaming, we did memes. We'll have a Degen night and I don't know, AI night coming, I'm sure. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me and thanks for being patient while I was dropped twice and had to restart the theme, but hopefully it was worth it and we learned a few things and finding some new ways to make money. Total 3 getting a little bit of a rejection here. Just going to point that out before we leave. She's getting rejection at the top of the channel. If she drops, you're going to be wishing, man, I wish I took profit. Man, I wish I took profit, but she will come back up again a little bit. See what she's going to do there. One last and final look at Itty Bitty Bitcoin. That's not what I was trying to do. You can't ever just say goodbye. You just always have to keep going. Like we can't ever just walk out the door. Can't you just say, hey, see you later, call you, or, you know, talk to you? But no, you got to sit here and start going over to sports and the NFL and start talking about Granny's dentures. And I don't know. You just don't. If you're getting off the couch and you're heading for the door, use the doorknob. That's all I'm saying, Road Dawg. Just use the doorknob. But no, you got to come back over here and you got to start talking about Bitcoin, probably going back on the 6-minute time frame. I don't know what you're doing, Road Dawg. Oh, she took a little drop it. Drop it like it's hot. Not yet coming back down to my target 65.7, but I do see the nice little possibility. We may be seeing that little guy pop in here. That would be a bear flag. And take a little measure move from here to here. Put it there to there, and it says we're heading toward this 200 moving average. Don't freak out. May not even make it that far. Well, it may not make it as far as here. 200 moving average seems to be coming into play in the 6 minutes. Oh my God, in the 6 minutes, we're going to die. We're doing just fine, people. Doing just fine. Higher highs and higher lows. See you guys tomorrow night. Thanks for hanging out with me. God bless and keep God first in your life.
Come on, come here, boy. Come on. You freaky dog. I don't need to analyze every word that comes out is a lie. Make it look like you're so ice. You won't make it to the finish line.
I can't get to it.
Gotta know the truth was gonna let you go. You was fine, never mind, unpredictable. Feet high off the ground, you ain't no one. You a star, blow it up like supernova. In the nighttime, hit my hotline. Sharing secrets, you wish really was part your life. Basic bullets, with no bullets. Does your wifey know you're begging for my notice? Promise you're the same, running for the meds. Show you like my vibe, pass my candy on my wrist. Bad habits, little rabbit. Now sit down, you can have it. I see it when you walk my way. Nice big, come and play. Freaky dog. Got a whole lot of love for my dog. I see it when you walk my way. Nice big, come and play.
Good night, John boy.